Welcome back, YouTubers. I'm so glad to see you guys today. Hopefully everyone had a great week, great weekend. I know a lot of people had long weekends recently with the Memorial holiday just passing, and it's a great time to be at the beach. So I thought, why not? Let's beach it up. So in today's video, I have a very exciting announcement that this is the first video in a series of videos about Common Era docs. So I'm putting together this series to help you guys so that if you're new and you're just starting to get signings, there are some docs that can be a little tricky if you're not used to seeing them. And I'm here to help you get through that and here to help you make sure that you don't have errors on those documents that can seriously impact, the loan process for your signer and cause it not to fund, all those types of things. So we're going to take it one doc at a time in this series. So the very first doc that I have, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that you can see this. So the first doc that we have is the Notice of Right to Cancel. So this document, it seems pretty straightforward, right? This is the document letting your signer know that they do have the right to cancel within 3 business days from the time that they sign it. And it'll have your loan number, the borrower's name, it'll have the date, it'll have the address. And what they're signing is that they have received 2 copies of this document. So in a signing package, you may actually see probably, if you have, let's say you have a couple, let's say you have 2 signers, you will probably have 6 copies of this. There will be one for each couple to sign and return with the packet, and then 2 for the wife, 2 for the husband, and you will leave those 4 with them. And the other 2, the one for the husband and the wife, they will go back to the title company or wherever you're shipping your documents to. So a common error, and it may seem really easy, but a common error is signing agents will get them to sign in this box because, you see that signature line first, you see that date here where my cursor is, and you see that signature line there. And it's a common error that someone may accidentally get the signers to sign in that spot. Well, that's the wrong spot. They don't want you to get them to sign there because that's going to cancel all the paperwork that they've done. That's going to delay funding of their loan if they sign that and turn that in, potentially cause them not to get funded if it, depending on when it is, and you open yourself up for all kinds of errors if that's on you and that's your mistake. So you want to make sure that you are getting them to acknowledge that they have received 2 copies of this notice. And where they're going to sign, if you can see my cursor here, I'll try to highlight it. You're going to get them to sign here and date it for whatever date that you're at their house that day. And then you'll come over here and if there's a second signer or co-applicant, they will sign here and date. And the reason why there are 4 here, sometimes you may actually get a property that has 2 couples owning it. I've had that experience before. So all 4 people will sign that they have received copies of this, and you'll give each person 2 copies. So if you have 4 signers, that's 8 copies of the Notice of Right to Cancel going out. If you have 2 signers, that's 4 copies of the Notice of Right to Cancel going out. 2 are going to title and 4 are staying with your signer. So hopefully that's clear. So another thing that I want to point out to this doc, if you come up here to where it says how to cancel. And these are instructions to your signer. And of course, you're not encouraging them to cancel, but you may, they will see that they have, you must send a notice no later than midnight of, and here is where the rescission date will go. Now, most title companies or the loan officer, whoever originates the loan, they will already have this date there, but it's not a bad idea to double check to make sure that that date is correct, especially if it's like a holiday weekend, or it falls like over a weekend and one of the Sunday doesn't count as a business day. So we are talking about 3 business days, holidays and Sundays not included. But to make your life easier, to not have to, make sure that you're calculating this correctly, you can compare that date that's right here, or if it's not there and they expect you to fill it in, you can get that from the rescission calendar. So here's a sample rescission calendar, and this is for July 2021. But so the way to read this, it can look a little confusing if you've never used one of these before. But let's say that today is Thursday, July the 1st, and your signers are signing Thursday, July the 1st. So their rescission date should be July the 5th, because it's 3 business days. So from the 1st, it's the 2nd, the 3rd. You don't count the 4th because the 4th is a holiday and it's a Sunday. So the 3rd business day would be the 5th. So that's the 3rd business day. So if it's Thursday, July the 1st, their rescission date is July the 5th, because you're counting the next day. So you're counting the 2nd, the 3rd. You don't count the 4th because it's on a Sunday and it's a holiday, and then the 5th. So the 5th would be their rescission day. And that's how sometimes they can look up and get like an extra day to think it over. if they're signing like this example, like on a Thursday, and the same thing happens on the 8th. You look at the 8th, their rescission day is 3 business days afterwards. So that will be the 9th, the 10th, not the 11th because it's a Sunday. And then the 12th is the 3rd business day. So that adds up. So hopefully that isn't, confusing to you guys or anything like that, but very clear and easy to understand. But this is a common ERA doc. I get packages all the time where loan officers say that, this happens often, that notaries are getting the signers to sign this form in the wrong location. They're signing that they wish to cancel instead of signing that they've received it. And here's, down here, they're signing that they've received 2 copies of it. You can see where I have that highlighted. So you just want to make sure that they're signing in the right place and dating in the right place. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to bring you new documents that are common ERA docs. This is number 1 in my series of common ERA docs and how to avoid those errors. So I will be sharing that with you next week. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Thank you for joining, and don't forget, if you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Please, sharing is caring. Share this with a friend. And if you guys are interested in doing a live where we can have like a little kind of meet and greet and Q&A questions, just going over questions, let me know down below in the comments. And if you're interested in that, I will definitely plan that. I know everybody's time is valuable, so I don't want to do anything that's not valuable to you guys' time. But if you think that you benefit from that and you're interested in doing that, let me know down below in the comments.